Hey everyone, welcome to a not so happy video. But this is a tribute to my hamster Lily. She died today, well tonight, anyways. Um, so she was fine this morning. But uh, it was kind of weird. Like I was watching NXT with my mom, and we were sitting on the thing or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here, like this right here by Chucky and all that, and Lily is like diagonal from where I am. I'm focused on the TV, and then I'm like, something popped in my like something in my body is like, okay, you need to check Lily. Like I don't know what it was. Like it was just like a mindset. Like I had to check Lily. Like something was wrong. So I looked down and I realized Lily wasn't moving or anything like that. So I pulled her out and all that, made sure, and she was gone. Um, what I think happened, honestly, Lily was a year old when we got her. I knew that. Um, and I know that for her particular breed, I was told that she really probably wouldn't last very long because hamsters don't really last very long, sadly. Um, so I had her for a whole year almost at Cam Street when I lived there in Harrisburg, but then when we lived here, we had her for almost a whole year as well. So she was pushing 3 years old. So I just figured she was 3 years old. Um, so yeah, she had a good life. I think she died of old age, honestly. I don't think that there was any medical conditions or anything like that, and she died peacefully. So I'm really, um, I'm still in shock more so than anything. I'm obviously emotional. Like, she was my first, ever hamster that I've owned. I've had hamsters in the past, but they were more so belonging to my sister or all of them. But this is my first official hamster that I've ever gotten. So it was a little bit of a shock. I cried. I'll admit it. I cried. And I know that Dom, more so than the others, like, Dom knows that she's not there because Dom and her had a weird, like, relationship. Like, he would watch her. Like, he loved to watch her. Like, I think he kind of had, like, he loved her in a way. And it was something that was cute to learn over the time that we had with her. And he every night, like every night, he would lay like right where I'm standing, like and watch her. So it was kind of cute, but I could tell that he's a little bit upset. Um, like when we were watching NXT, he would want constantly look over where she was, and I still look over there, and I can honestly say I want to cry, but I know that she was an old. The best way to put it was she was an old woman. She was an old lady hamster. Um, she's a lot older than the other ones that I have. Besides, like Rockstar, he's around the same age as her, but he is obviously a little bit younger than her. Um, but that I know this now that animals don't last forever, and Lily will always be a part of my heart. And it's not that I'm happy that she's gone. It's not that at all. But it's something that I knew that day was eventually going to come. Um, as like I know if I look down the line that eventually every one of my animals' day is gonna come, and I know when that day comes, it's going to be hard. So I'm trying to um, think of all the good memories that I've had with Lily, the ups and downs I've had with Lily, because we fought a lot with her dumping her bowl. She was a absolute sweetheart, though. Like, she never bit me. She would, like, here and there, she would nibble, but not, like, full-length bite. Lily was a dream hamster. Um, she was a hamster that, um, I just remember one in particular with her, the day we got her and brought her home. She was so scared. And I was trying to pick her up to, put her into her cage, right? And I remember she jumped out of my hands and she jumped into my sister's hands. And my sister was so, like, she didn't expect it to happen, so she jumped from my sister's hands to the floor. And I don't think I've ever told that story, but then she took off. And we couldn't find her. We were looking for her for a little bit, and then we found her on a sticky trap that we had because we had a mouse. And we obviously were able to get all the stickiness off of her. We were able to get her off unharmed and all that. And she was a figure, let me tell you. That wasn't the only time she ever got out either. She got out another time, I remember, when we lived on Cam Street. And somehow she ended up getting it from my room, who was on the second floor, into the basement with our one friend and roommate. We called him Sport, and I was upset. I was really upset about it. And then around like 11 o'clock at night, he brought her up to me, he caught her. And I remember thinking I was relieved and all that. Then we came here. She never escaped here, but she had some fun times with her, and that's what I'm trying to remember. I'm trying not to think of those times. I want to think of those times, like, to remember her, but sometimes those really want to make you cry. But ultimately, Lily was such a sweetheart, and I wanted to do a tribute to her because she deserves one just like her brothers that have gotten one before. So I'll be posting this as well. So that's her tribute. Lily was and will always be a part of my heart, and will always be a part of everybody's heart that she's interacted with or that you've seen on Instagram, because there was a couple posts by her. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.